Go as LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe,
Venom.
my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. The fight, I'm swift, my tactics excite. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown, so listen up. Here's the story of the champ, LordShaedow's the name. I'm the grind track fan.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So, we just got this Deathless Thanos, and I will be using him in the Necropolis for the Deathless Challenge. So I figured now's a good time to do a deep dive into him and, learn a little bit more about him. So let's go ahead and take a look. So first, the synergy bonuses. His synergies, as you can see, are with all the other Deathless champions. Okay? Now, I remember Kabam telling us that they will have some synergies that make them a lot better in the Necropolis. So let's take a look. So, Deathless Guillotine synergy. Her souls expire up to 70% more slowly, based on how much more max health the opponent has than Guillotine. All right. Additionally, the first hit of Special 1 nullifies one buff. That right there makes her great for, like, say, Vision Arcus or anyone that has buffs that need to be removed, if they can be nullified. So this gives her more utility, and that's a really powerful utility. Buff nullification, definitely. All right. The souls means that she's going to be able to build them up faster and maintain them longer. All right. King Groot. Malice's bonus to Fury potency can continue to build to a maximum of 200% after 200 seconds. I'm not the biggest fan of Deathless King Groot. I'll tell you that right now. Then we've got Vision. I probably like Vision more than I like King Groot. Gain immunity to reverse controls. Right there, he won me over. I can't tell you how many revives it took me dealing with reverse controls. Just that alone. I don't do well with it. I have a hard time, especially when they are not consistent. You know, like a special, okay? Your special reverses the controls, but then outside of the special, you're not reversed. Okay, I can kind of deal with that. But in the Necropolis, what happened is that I was dealing with, they throw a special, and then your controls were reversed for a little bit afterwards. And, oh my goodness, that was so annoying. So this removes all of that. Now, the challenge is a full path. So for the final boss, he's going to be good for one of the phases because of the reverse controls. And of course, anytime you deal with reverse controls, now I have a way to deal with that if I don't have someone else like, Juggernaut, something like that. All right. We've got She-Hulk. I like Deathless She-Hulk. Gain immunity to rupture effects. That's nice. And the ability accuracy of She-Hulk's personal debuffs and the parry mastery can only be reduced by skill champions. That means I'll be able to parry and put debuffs on them no matter what they try to do to keep those off of them, unless they're a skill champion. If they reduce the ability accuracy, like say Falcon, he's skill, so he's going to still work. But nobody else that does any type of ability accuracy reduction is going to work. unless they are skill. All right, and now, look at this. Specifically, in the Necropolis, okay, gain plus 50 vengeance charges if all champions are present, which they will be for that run. But they have great synergies even outside of Necropolis. But, okay. Guillotine on activation, special one inflicts a non-stacking 150% neutralize. So not only will she get her nullification, but she's also going to have a neutralize. Okay. King Groot, when struck by an unblockable attack, spend 1 fury buff to gain an unstoppable passive. Vision, personal fury max stacks increase by 6, and their pause is increased by 5 seconds. So when you have Vision ramped up, his damage is decent. Not great, just decent. So, yeah, that'll help. I do run the ouchies, but in Necropolis, doing these paths, I don't. So that'll be nice. She-Hulk, punishing the opponent's special or heavy attack, grants a crit buff for 10 seconds. That is nice. Grit, by the way, unstoppable opponents react to hits as though they weren't. So basically, they go unstoppable and you don't care. Okay? I think the first time I saw the Grit passive was with Beta Ray Bill on his heavy attacks. So she gets a Grit passive as well. Now, my understanding is that the 50%, the 50 plus 50 vengeance, if all champions are present, is in the Necropolis. Okay? So it's like in the Necropolis, and I don't know because Kabam sometimes words things weird, but in the Necropolis, gain plus 50 vengeance charges, period. Now, if all champions are present, then they get all the rest of those, and that is not tied to the Necropolis. So if you're going through any type of questing, and we can try that out, okay, a little bit later on. Make sure that my understanding is correct there, but I believe it is because I do believe I saw She-Hulk get the Grit passive outside of Necropolis when I was doing some auto fighting with the full team. Okay, his tags, you see there, defensive tank, and offensive raw damage. He's metal, he's a villain, he's XL, he's decay and sugar pill. So that can be useful. Might start using him. All right, let's take a look at his abilities. Now, mine is not awakened. Once I do the full path and finish the boss off, I will get another Deathless Thanos, and so I'll have him awakened. So let's take a look. Person effects expire up to, what is that, 40%, I guess, at SIG 200, more slowly, and gain up to 100% increased ability accuracy. So that's even less of a chance. Someone that reduces your ability accuracy by 100%, you're still going to get this. Okay? Scaling with necrotic energy. These bonuses have half potency at 0 energy. Okay. At the start of Thanos' first fight, each quest as an attacker, and each fight as a defender, he gains, up to 30 necrotic energy. This does not grant counterpunch charges, more on that later, and cannot happen again until Thanos' teammates win a fight. That's interesting. That is an interesting mechanic there. Personal protections gain 1%, plus 1% flat potency per necrotic energy. Ooh wee. All right, so I'm definitely going to awaken him, and I'm definitely going to take him to SIG 200. There's no question about that. All right, let's see. Always active. Thanos' Long Reign in Deep Space has twisted his eternal physiology, granting him immunity to cold snap, frostbite, and poison. I did not know that cold snap and frostbite were one of his two of his immunities. I did see, because I run Liquid Courage, that he wasn't getting poisoned. So that is huge right there. All right. Poison immunity makes him more friendly to the ouchie masteries. The first time each fight, loses a multiple of 25% of his max health. He gains a 40% protection passive for 2 seconds, paused during the opponent's special attacks. Wow. And unaffected by ability accuracy. Reduces damage taken from all sources. So I'm curious. 2 seconds, is that a chance? You know, is there a way to time it so that you can tank a special 3? You know, just before they get to a special 3, they hit you really hard and then instantly go to a special 3. Okay. Max is 60 normally. Okay, so he gains the necrotic energy when landing a hit. As a defender, he gains 2 when an opponent strikes. So he's I can tell you right now, is going to be a pretty decent defender. Starts each fight with an indefinite energized buff, increasing his combat rate. Increased by 0.5% flat per necrotic energy. Wow. Or by plus 1% flat as a defender. Okay, when this energy is removed or prevented, is restored after 8 seconds. Wow. Okay. Let's see. So for every 10 necrotic energy he would gain, Thanos gains a counterpunch charge. Now, I heard about this one. A charge is spent when blocking an attack to gain an unstoppable passive, allowing an immediate counterattack. So, think Mole Man. When Mole Man has enough charges, you know how you can block, and if they hit you, you can immediately attack afterwards? That's what that does. Okay? And he has it for 24 seconds as an attacker, or 12 seconds as a defender, and he can get 2 stacks of this. Okay, he does not spend charges while unstoppable, executing a well-timed block, that's a parry, or when blocking non-final hits of special attacks. Interesting. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to see how that looks. If Thanos would gain a counterpunch charge while he's at max stacks, he instead gains an unstoppable. Oh, I did not know that. For 3 seconds. So, wow. So he's going to be going unstoppable. Wow, this is nice. He's going to be going unstoppable regularly, it looks like. Gaining unstoppable, oh wow, inflicts a panic debuff. So he's an evade and miss counter? I didn't know that. Wow. So he has 5 seconds after gaining an unstoppable to stop evades and misses. Wow. Interrupting the opponent's attacks with a heavy, or while unstoppable, grants 5 necrotic energy. Okay. And pauses personal furies and armor shattered for 8 seconds. Okay. Now, let's see. His heavy attack. After landing a non-combo ending attack, inflicts a stun passive. So, think Wasp. Think Silk. Those 2 are the ones that are coming to my mind right now. There is more. But Wasp and Silk are two that I use often. Let me think. Oh, man. I'm drawing a blank right now. Leave a comment if you remember. But basically, you can combo into a heavy. Is that... Oh, Gladiator. Gladiator can do this as well. And I'm trying to remember if She-Hulk can do it, but I don't remember. All right. On the final hit, or when canceling this attack with a special 1 or 2, consume 30 necrotic energy to inflict a non-stacking armor break. Oh, wow. And an armor shatter. So that's going to give him more damage for 16 seconds. And that's going to hurt. So basically, you heavy, interrupt it, fire your special. Oh, man. And you're going to do a lot more damage. Okay, does not inflict armor shatter if it's already active with more than 25% of its duration. And okay. So his special 1, he gains a Fury, increasing attack rating, okay, for 16 seconds. First hit consumes 20 necrotic energy. Each subsequent hit has a 40% chance to grant an additional Fury. If energy was consumed, the chance is 100%. Wow. This guy is looking so good. I already knew he was good, which is why I took him to rank 3. But he's looking even better than I saw. After the final hit of that special 1, gain a non-stacking Genesis passive for 10 seconds, allowing Thanos to passively regenerate 2% of all damage taken by the opponent. Wow. Okay. That is nice. So, because of recoil, I'm going to lose 5% of my health. And what this is saying is that I can regain 2% of that. He is definitely friendly to the recoil masteries. Some projectiles in this attack, this is special attack 2, are nothing but a bad dream. Oh yeah, we know about that one. After the first blast, Thanos fires 2 trios of projectiles. Out of each trio, only 1 hit is real and is marked by a fiery glow. You want to know this when you're facing him. Okay? And if you've ever fought Thanos, then you are already familiar with this. Each hit inflicts a corrosion debuff. Okay? Deals physical damage while active, increased by up to 100% scaling with reductions in the target's armor rating. Are you catching that? That means that if I fire a heavy and then a special 2, that damage is going to be crazy. Oh my goodness, this guy. All right. As a defender, he consumes 10 necrotic energy to start. Okay, 0.75 timer. When the opponent dodges backward during this attack, dodging again while this timer is active inflicts an instant corrosion. Oh. So if you're fighting him, you don't want to dodge a lot. Wow. During the special 2, you do not want to dodge a lot. Huh. Okay. And then in special attack 3, first time each fight this attack is used, Thanos draws on the evolution stone to permanently increase his maximum necrotic energy by 20. Ooh. For longer fights, I can see that being very useful. Additionally, he gains 1 more energy when striking the opponent with medium attacks. Oh, wow. Inflict an indefinite corrosion passive, dealing 537 physical damage. So, an indefinite one. and then you can still stack. Okay, I'm really excited to try and use this guy. So let's go over to Realm of Legends here. Okay, and what we're gonna do, as you can see, I have the full team because I've been using them, but we're going to go in with just Thanos and see what that looks like. And then we're going to go in with the full team and see what that looks like. Okay, so I see the necrotic energy building up. Okay, so I'm curious now. I'm going to do a heavy right into a special one. Okay. And I see the regen going. Okay. Not bad at all. Okay, so now I want to do that. Oh my goodness. That looks nice. Look at all that damage. Now, I don't know if I'm using this correctly, but we'll see. And there's the stun. There's the heavy attacks. Oh, man. He is nice to play, too. Okay. Yeah, I am liking him. I don't know if I'll be able to get to a special 3, and if I do, I don't think he's gonna survive it. Yeah, he's not gonna survive it. Let's just finish him. Okay. That was nice and smooth, though. Wow. Okay, so let's try with the full team. Okay, let's grab you, let's grab you, let's grab you, and let's grab you. And let's see what that looks like. You guys can compare the two. Okay. This time I'm gonna not finish my combos. Come on. I want to build to a special 3. I want to see that corrosion. Okay. I don't know if that makes any difference there. And we haven't even tried the counterpunch stuff yet. Okay. So that means, yeah, look at that. Oh, wait. Ah. Okay, come on. I want to try that counterpunch. Yeah, it's not going away either. I wonder how this works with polka dot power. Okay, looks like I have 2 counterpunch charges. Boom. Okay, I wanted to get a special 2 off, but let's see what that does. Okay. Used up my counter punches. But man, it just, okay, so it stacks. Cool, cool. He is so nice to use, man. He is so nice to use. Wow. I mean, I'm just playing around with him, so I'm not doing fast, high damage, but that was nice. Okay. I also wanted to check something out real quick here. I wanted to see if she gets the grit passive outside of Necropolis. Come on. There it is. See the grit passive? So, I read it right. I can't help but do a little bit. Because I also like her a lot. She is more for long form content though. Because she will build up her let me see. Nope. She doesn't have a stun. But, alright guys. That's going to do it for the video. What do you think about Thanos? I like him. I like him a lot. For me, I see him as the best of the Deathless champions. For sure. She-Hulk, close second. Guillotine, a good third. Vision, and then King Groot. So now I think I'm ready to take him into the Necropolis, but I'm going to look at some other videos to see, you know, if there's something else I need to be doing to get more damage or anything like that. All right, so take care, and you all have a blessed day.
Arena and chill grind, that's how we roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, his skills be renowned. In the world of Marvel, Lord the King.